Rivers don't flow backwards, just as your life doesn't. A river, a current, just flows down. It never returns back to where it originally was. It just keeps going forward, and it gets to where it's going no matter what stands in its way. And just like you, that's how your life is. You can't go back to past moments. You can't go back to times that you wish you could redo or relive. You can't go back to old anything, old relationships, old jobs, old nothing. You can have memories of it and you can cherish it, but you have to continue to go forward, just as the river does. You have to go forward to new opportunities, new growth, new lessons, new friendships, new relationships, new opportunities. Everything is new and ever going. It's a constant, and life is constant. Life is going to keep happening no matter what until you die. It doesn't matter how good or how bad. It doesn't matter what gets in your way. Your life will continue. Sometimes you'll have obstacles. Sometimes you'll have free range. Sometimes you'll drop off a cliff. There's such things as waterfalls, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes there will be an abundance, and maybe there's a flood. Maybe sometimes there will be scarcity and there will be a drought, but there's still water going. There's still ever moving presence. So think of that. Stop trying to relive the past. Stop having regrets of the past. Stop trying to think of moments and wish what was, when you still have so much ahead of you. You still have so much future. You still have so much life. You still have so much good, so much to experience, so much to live. But you're stuck with regret. You're stuck on the past. You have to let the past be the past. Yesterday has to be yesterday. You have to kill yesterday. Like I said, take the moments of wisdom, of learning, and cherish the memories. But why are you so stuck on the past and looking at your rearview mirror when you should be looking at your windshield? You should be focused on what's to come and preparing. Because like I said, there might be waterfalls. There might be a drought coming. There might be abundance. You have to be ready and embrace whatever happens. But so many people are just stuck, and it's like they want to flow backwards. They want to relive the past, good or bad. You can't. The moments that were bad happened. They happened for a reason. They happened to teach you something. They happen to give you proper expectation, proper perspective in life, to strengthen you, to make you more resilient, all these things. And then the good things happened because you were blessed, because it was some form of reward or some moment in time that you had to go through. So stop letting the good old days be the good old days. You still could have good old days. You can be 65 years old watching this right now. You still have good days ahead, trust me. As long as you don't die. But God, the universe, whatever you believe in, will provide a way. If you have years ahead, you had days ahead, you still have good days ahead of you. So if today is not your last day on earth, you're going to be fine. But some people let high school be the good old days, or college are the good old days, or their 20s and early 30s, and now they're 40, 50, 60, 70, and they think their life's over. No, you still got a lot to live. You still have a lot of things to do in the world. Like if you're a parent, a grandparent, there's still so much you can accomplish. If you're still in a business or a career, you still have employees to influence. You still have good to add to the world. Some of you should be on YouTube talking about your skill sets and your stories and things like that, or whatever gift you have, because we all have gifts. Some people just never live them out. They're too fearful. They're too fearful of what other people will think, or they're too fearful of looking like a newbie or being a beginner. But you have to be a beginner to be a master, and you have to step on faith. Faith is action. I just made a video about that yesterday, actually. So stop being so scared. Stop being so fearful. Stop being so selfish. You're thinking of you. What if you look stupid? Okay, but what if you change the world by saying something? What if you change one person's life? Not even the world. Let's not even say millions of people. What if one person hears something about you and you inspired them to be the person that finds a cure for cancer? Or they hear you and you're the reason they don't commit suicide. They hear you and you're the reason they wanted to go create this new product, this new invention, write this book, or whatever it might be. You don't know how powerful you are and how you can affect one person, but that can have a ripple effect that affects hundreds, thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other people. It doesn't all happen in one day. It doesn't all happen in one lifespan. we're all still being affected by people and decisions made in the 1800s and the early times and the 800 BC and all this stuff. We all have ancestors. We all have legacies that we're following. We all have, you know, all that stuff. So stop thinking so much about yourself and what you're scared to do and what you're fearful of, or why you don't want to do something. Go do something for somebody else for once. Maybe your life will improve. Maybe you won't be so depressed and unhappy and unfortunate and unfulfilled and all this stuff, because you start living just for you and you start living for others. You start living to impact. You start living to uplift, upbring, and smile and impact other people. And maybe your life will improve. Just maybe. I don't know. So anyway, I went on a little rant there, but rivers don't flow backwards. So stop trying to live your life in reverse. You can only live it forward. So everything that happened has happened for a reason, and things are still going to happen. So keep flowing, keep focused on the future as well. This was Consistency Day 271. I hope you got something from this message. I hope it impacted you, influenced you, made you think different, or even challenged you. And if it did any of those things, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more and continue to follow along. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.